Gary V. You know how much we hate being honest with ourselves? We love tricking ourselves. It feels better. It's not fun to say you suck, especially when you put something on a pedestal. We've put entrepreneurship on a pedestal, and now everybody wants to be good at it. I get it. It's just hard. Like, real hard. Like, really hard. Guys, let me remind you something. How many people here have a business? If you're not annihilating it right now, you suck. This is the easiest time in the history of America to be successful at business. For everybody that just raised their hand that isn't annihilating it, you suck. That's not fun for me to say. I just really want to make sure, there's a lot of youngsters in here, a lot of first timers, even if you're 50. This is the easiest. The economy's been cruising for a decade. There's so much money in the system. Of course there's things. It's easier for white males to get funding. I understand all that. I've never gotten funding. You can start from zero. Many people start from zero. If you're not, let me say this super crystal clear. If you're not crushing it right now in your business, it is highly likely that you're not good at it. You might have just started last week, so you haven't had enough time. On some real shit, because I know hands are not gonna wanna go up as much right now. How many people here have been doing their business for 3 years? Raise your hands. Raise them high. Own it. I'm telling you, if it's not crushing, you got a problem. And that's okay. I had friends in Silicon, in 2006, that I was this is when I was coming up, and I was like, I don't think you're good. Shut down their company and became the 7th employee at Tumblr and made fucking $12 million. This is self-awareness. This is self-awareness. You have to be honest with yourself, because if you're incapable of that, you have no prayer of happiness. And being honest with yourself is hard. Being your biggest critic, do you know how delusional? Do you know how hard, my friends, we are so good at casting judgment on everybody else. We're unstoppable at that. Keyboard warriors on Twitter, everyone. We're not doing that to ourselves. Now, do not confuse that with you're grinding and the company hasn't turned yet and now you're gonna bail too soon. Everything is about balance. Here's my bigger question. If you're in year 6 of your company after this little rant and it's not crushing, but you're happy as fuck, you won. Take a step back with me and listen to the last 13 minutes, and let's talk about it one more time. I come out, we talk about the pressure on you should be succeeding because it's easy. You're not. You're 3 years in, you're not. Now you're feeling like, oh, fuck Gary V, But then the twist at the end. If you fucking love it, let's go. Let me tell you why I'm scared and what I want to push into the system right now. I believe the following. I believe that there's a lot of people here whose business is unsuccessful because they're aiming to make it a $10 million business and they don't have it in them. Had they taken a step back and instead of doing a business around real estate investing or cannabis or CBD or social or a t-shirt brand or whatever the fuck, if they took a step back and said, okay, because everybody comes in hot. Every kid that starts a t-shirt brand rolls into my office or my DM and is like, yo, I'm about to build the next Supreme. I'm like, no, you're not. Anybody who's gonna build the next Supreme doesn't tell somebody they're building the next Supreme. They tell themselves. But if you took a step back and actually said, what do I fucking like? What do you like? What are you about? What are your interests? What do you like? How do you take a step back and focus on what you like and then build a practical business around that? I so believe in that shit. Now, that business might be $84,000 a year. If you like Smurfs and you start a fucking Smurf podcast and sell Smurf hoodies, I do not believe that business is gonna do $8.3 million a year. My question is, which one's better? Is it better to be happy hit on a number and live within those means? Or is it better to listen to macro trends, shit that you don't want, chase the money, and make yourself vulnerable and unhappy? That's the debate. And by the way, there's a lot of people who have the great fortune of loving something that allows them to make dollars. There's a lot of people who just love the process of business. I'm one of them. I can love anything. Nothing, whether it's garage sale or selling services or wine. If my dad had a tire store, I would have built the biggest fucking tire store in the world. Some people just like that, and that's fine too, but honestly, this is one enormous game of self-awareness. Enormous. Around really getting into your skills. The skills can be taught. My friends, Google and YouTube will teach you everything. What do you want to know? Google and YouTube will teach it to you. Do you want the tactics? Google and YouTube will teach it to you. You want to build a website with a funnel that creates a subscription business? Free. Google YouTube. Google YouTube. This is not about Google YouTube. This is not about the tactics. This is about the structure, the strategy, the self-awareness, the mindset, and really taking this conversation deeper to really know what you're about and how you got here.